Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for viewing our videos and being a part of our virtual open house. My name is Miss Johnson, and I teach chorus and handbells here at Crestwood Middle School. I'm 24th year, this is my 24th year, teaching chorus and handbells, and it has been my greatest pleasure to be a part of this wonderful faculty and staff because we're all united in a way that we are looking for success for all of your kids and certainly to share the joy of music, to tie it in with academics and real world experiences. I always get really excited when we come back to school, but this year particularly so because we're all back in person, and that's a wonderful thing for chorus because it was most difficult before, but now I'm excited because we are going to be singing and we're going to be ringing, and so it's just exciting for me. I am going to go through a few things with you that have to do with our handbook, some of the requirements of our class, expectations, and so I look forward to going through that with you, and I hope that your child is sitting there with you. I hope that you have a copy of this handbook, as I did give it out, and there's a page on the back for you to sign and your child to sign. If you did not get a copy of it, please do let me know, and I will make sure that you get it. So let's go on and talk about some of our exciting experiences. The first thing that I want to say is that this is what we call a performance-based class. Whether you're in chorus or band or handbells, and I teach the chorus and the handbells, what we are geared to do is to learn how to read music and how to perform that music, and the ultimate result is performance. So we call it a performance-based class. So any time that we have a rehearsal or a performance, I want you to know right away that that is actually considered a test grade. It is really important for your child to be a part of that. And so we'll talk a little bit more about what that really means. Chorus, we have 2 uniforms, and you will get some more information about it. We have an informal, and that's a polo shirt with our logo, and then we have a formal. The one I am most concerned about is the formal uniform, which we do have available for rent, and that fee is $45. And if you do have any particular problem, please talk with me. Don't pull your child out. I will work with you, but I need to hear from you personally. And the goal is when we perform that kids do so in their formal outfits, and it's just such a great experience for the kids. And we have beginning handbells, and we have intermediate handbells, and we have advanced handbells. And the same with chorus, beginning chorus, intermediate chorus, and advanced chorus. I'd like to explain a little bit about the different levels in handbells and in chorus. In beginning handbells, kids are learning music, and it's a little bit different because they have to know how to read music in order to be able to proceed further. So they're learning the language of music so that when you are in front of that music, then you have a really great idea as to what you're supposed to do, and then you're learning about playing the instrument. So Karaoke Friday. Kids have an opportunity to choose a song that they would like to sing, whether they want to sing together or in a group. And it is so much fun. Let me tell you, I go, welcome to, and they finish, Karaoke Friday. And it's just a wonderful creative time. It's about building positive relationships with other people. I get to know a little bit more about them musically, and they learn about me, and we just enjoy music together. The basic rules are we do not allow cell phones to be used during class. We don't allow any music that has any derogatory terminology or something that is just unacceptable in terms of a behavior that is appropriate for a middle school student with people. I want kids to enjoy and have fun and know that there's plenty of music out there that is wonderful. First of all, on the beginning levels in both classes, students come in and they do not need to know how to read music. They can just come in fresh. All I like is if they enjoy music, because it gives us an opportunity to broaden their musical perspective. But we teach them everything that they need to know in terms of reading music, understanding what the notes are, their value, their letter names, how they work with the various clefs, the 5 lines and the 4 spaces. We teach them about the whole time element of music and rhythm. So all of these skills, and we do this across the board in band, chorus, and handbells. We are starting to be able to make bell assignments, which means that they're going to be responsible for their notes and for being able to follow in the music, and it does require study. And so if you see that your child has not performed well on doing a test, then I want to encourage them. It doesn't take long to memorize the notes, whether you're in chorus, handbells, or band. It just doesn't take long. And so once we get past that, I think we really start having a lot of fun, because we will be ringing every single day. So it's a lot of fun. And as far as beginning handbells is concerned, there are not many, if any, after-school rehearsals. Everything that we do is typically in class. So every day we work together as an ensemble, we build positive relationships, and we make beautiful music. In chorus, we're just learning about singing in the secondary musical environment, which is a little bit different than the elementary environment. In middle school, students start to develop some skills for good singing, bel canto singing. So in other words, these are the beginnings of the tools that they will learn that will carry them literally to high school and college and beyond. When they learn how to read music and they have an experience with a group ensemble, they become more independent in terms of being able to listen to and sing a part, to look at music and figure out through sight singing how that music is supposed to be sounding. So in the very beginning, we're getting all of those skills. We're learning about the different registers in our voices. So for those kids who are really quiet and are not so comfortable with talking, this is great to give them a chance to kind of come out of that shell a little bit. You can advance yourself as quickly as you make that decision to do so. Practicing, diligence, really digging into it is a lot of fun once you get started. So intermediate to advanced, many of you are with advanced, some of you are with beginners, but it doesn't matter because we work together, and those who know something will help you and help pull you up. But we've got to do that initial work first. So intermediate is just what it says, right in the middle. And then advanced handbells, those young people are ready to tackle the music right now. We've already set up our handbell room, and they are ready to do so. This performance group will be incurring some extra rehearsals when we get started, usually right before the holiday time, and that rehearsal day for handbells will be Friday after school, from the close of school until 6 o'clock. And I do always try to provide pizza or some snack because I know it's a long day. But I'll let you know when that happens in plenty of time, and again, that's for the advanced groups. What I do have to say in terms of a performance-based course, when we are involved in outside activities like sports and other clubs and whatever, just make sure all dates are given in advance. Please make sure that we prioritize, because rehearsals and performances, as I said before, are graded events. And it's important when a child has had a chance to practice all quarter long or all semester long. We work hard to prepare this concert. They build friendships and partnerships in music, and so it's very disappointing when they don't have an opportunity to impress you and show you what they've learned. So there is a responsibility for being there and being a part of it. Crestwood Middle School operates on what we call a single school culture. So all of the things in terms of traveling from class to class with an agenda, wearing your ID every day, adhering to a dress code, those are all vitally important for all of our classes. And I'm sure that you've seen that and that maybe you've taken time to go through the agenda with your child. I think that's really important. One thing that I say to our performance-based students, you need to make sure that you're on top of everything, doing what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to do it. And because then I'm going to have you to represent Crestwood Middle School, not only in the school, but out in the community with performance. So I want to take a few moments to talk about literacy. Eagles Read is a very important part of our school culture. Crestwood has always been a reading school. It is our goal to improve proficiency in reading. And so with that, we do a program called Eagles Read. And everybody in their class in the middle of the day takes the time. We read approximately 25 minutes. Students are responsible for completing an Eagles Read tracker each week to be turned in their third period on block 1 day. So let's talk about what it means to participate in class. Participating in class is following along, singing, practicing at our sight reading, our rhythmic skills, learning songs together. You can't just come in and sit and not participate. You can't do homework or read during the class unless I have said, okay, I'm going to work with this section right now. If you'd like to read, you can. So answering questions when called upon. And we do have tests in our classes. Some of the activities for chorus are holiday concert, spring concert. We do Florida Vocal Association sponsored events like solo and ensemble, district honor chorus, music performance assessment, and then this year there is an FAU middle school treble chorus for 7th and 8th grade. That is going to be a fun event as well. And we do things for events that happen inside of the school. So that's a very big reward for the kids as well as a responsibility, because then we get to enjoy talking about it and entertaining you. And for handbells, we do our holiday concert, we do a spring concert, we perform for things at school, we do perform out in the community, both groups do. And then at the end of the year, Handbells performs at the Kravis Center for the Performing Arts for the Spotlight on Young Musicians. So it's just an incredible year, and I'm looking forward to it. If you do have questions, please feel free to email me, which you can get through the Google Classroom, but it's veronica.johnson@palmbeachschools.org. As I like to say, attitude determines altitude. Having a positive outlook towards things really changes our outcomes. So I look forward to this great year with your kids, getting to know them. Thank you so much for sharing them with me. And I want you to know that Crestwood is a wonderful school. I am so happy that my child had the experience of going here, and you will be happy too. We want to help your kids, we love them, and we care for them. So wishing you a great year. And we must cover up. When we're singing, we do wear masks. It is very important for safety. Students must wear gloves and masks. So when we are practicing, that everybody has that opportunity and the right to be safe in a safe environment. Take care.
Yes, because you're like learning new things, and I feel like I'm getting smarter. I'm getting smarter just by figuring things out and having Miss Johnson teaches.